10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And today's topic will be Solved Online legislation updates for business solutions and dictionary. So, very important. Before I go ahead, I'm going to just send out the links. I don't even know where I paused, but like I say, a long day. Just gonna send out the link. And again, also it's a 15-minute show, so we're gonna again cut it short this time.
And again,
Yeah, so every time we change program, so this is a new program, so every time we change program, but this is very short, so most details, is being again developed for the next, more powerful, more impact program. But this is very, you know, informative also, just making sure everyone up to date. This is something that's going to be regular, so again, very important. Just tune in to get all the new up to date legislations and things that again you'll be able to go through. That this is very important, very very important. Again, so this is to again for dictionary is to show the root meaning of words in law for business solution. That's why there's dictionary at the end. And legislation update for business solution is just going through the legislation every day and just checking for updates. Again, Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solution through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Yes, like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Yes, like I say, thanks everyone for, like I say, subscribing. Again, this is definitely, thanks to my digital media team that is pushing out again, the awareness, because this needs to go out there. Solve Online needs to go out there to assist the people. And like the motto says, Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Yeah, and like I say, there will be future giveaways like online books, articles, gift cards, and so forth, competitions, so forth. Like I say, if you find any other business online solution, program, like I said, I'll give you £100 straight. Yeah, Solved Online proves solutions, discoveries, documents, show demonstration, instructions, direction and accuracy, correction. Like I say, let's get to that 1,000 subscribers to again start our online tutorial, webinar, seminar to help everyone to be able to research like barristers, lawyers, solicitors, and such forth. Yeah, to get the highest in the law. So like I say, today is just again doing some highlights. So we're gonna go over to legislation.gov.uk first thing, just to make sure everyone knows what's going on in their life, because this is something that everyone needs to know. Need to know about the law, and like I showed in my last program, again the law is so straight and direct that any authority in a big, small or big, any program that you're doing, again, it has to go through the law one way or the other. You're plugged in through a department, through any type of, law function, law bodies. You are plugged in. One way you need license, you need authority, you need all these things. So just going through everything in the right way, like Solved Online, willing. So now, so just like I said, just we're on the home page. This is legislation.gov.uk, the number one place for all legislations. Again, all laws, again, everything that you need. So it's gonna go. So we have 14 no, 13, sorry, 13 UK statutory instruments. That's quite a lot for, for publishing. And again, so today, so like I say, they're working in Parliament. They are publishing, they are creating documents while everyone is locked in. So we're gonna go through all of them at the moment. Yeah, so big up everyone for passing through. Let me just see this comments. Yeah, so big up. Yeah, big up. So what is that? Big up. I was looking forward to this. Big up. Knowledge, big up, big up, big up for passing through. Yeah, so yes, like I say, it's a continuous thing. It's not stopping. So now, Solved Online is definitely in its lane. So we have endless source of information, endless source of means. And like I said, this is legislation.gov.uk. It will be endless. So, prepare to, learn the correct way. So again, so the first legislation is the electric scooter trails and traffic signs, coronavirus regulations and general directions 2020. So trails and traffic signs, yeah, coronavirus regulations and general directions 2020. Next one is vehicle drivers certificates of professional competency. So competency. That's the word, competency. Yeah, sorry for not pronouncing it correct. Again, amendments, regulations, 2020. Competency, that's the word. Yeah. So, and then we have the health and safety consequential amendments, EU exit regulations, 2020. Also, we have the Northern Islands banknote designation and authorized bank regulations 2020. And then we also have the fees for payment of taxes, etc. by card regulations 2020. Also, we have the childcare payments, coronavirus and miscellaneous amendments regulations 2020. And also, so that is, and also we have the universal credit, persons who have attained state pension credit qualifying age amendment regulations 2020. And then we also have National Health Service charges to overseas visitors amendment number 2 regulations 2020. That's another one. We have the tribunal procedure amendment rules 2020. We also have the insolvency amendment EU exit regulations 2020. Yeah, we also have the Somalia sanctions EU exit regulations 2020. And we also have the merchant shipping protection of pollution by garbage from ships regulations 2020. And we also have the last one, the merchant shipping protection of pollution by sewage from ships regulations 2020. Yeah, so for again legislation within the UK, because if you want to check, Northern Ireland or other parts Scotland, you could just go and see what is available. So just yes, that's all that's there for on legislation.gov.uk for the UK statutory instruments. Yeah, so now we're just gonna go over to one more. So we're gonna go over to now again word dictionary, and this dictionary that we have is the let me just remind myself. Yes, it's the Black's Law 1, so 1 edition 1, and we're just gonna get this word supremacy. So we're gonna look up this word supremacy. So it's the Black's Law 1 and the word supremacy. So I'm just gonna show. Yeah, so I'm just gonna close this. Then gonna open up the next screen, which shows you the meaning. Yeah, this is solved online. Again, that online business solution. So yeah, so this is again if everyone can see. Yeah, so this is Black's Law 1 edition, the first edition. And I'm just gonna check out the word supremacy because that has been thrown around lately. So I'm just gonna check out the word and the meaning in this volume. So let me just go to the screen. So as you see, it states, so supremacy, as you can see here. So the state of being supreme or in the highest station of power, paramount authority, sovereignty. So as you can under sovereignty, sovereign power. So as you can see what this means. So throwing around these words, so like you say white supremacy, you would say white sovereignty. So it's just, again, if you're adding anything onto the word, like I say, within law, there's no like black and white, it's just straight. So regardless, it's about sovereignty, it's about having power. And so again, so there's another word. So again, supremacy, act of supremacy would mean. So the English statute, so the first Elizabeth C. 1, whereby the supremacy and autonomy of the crown in spiritual or ecclesiastical matters was declared and established. So it's showing you that again the crown as again supremacy. So as supreme is supreme. So the crown is as supremacy. So by declaring onto the crown, in every spiritual and ecclesiastical, so meaning church matters and spiritual matters, when you're calling up on higher, supreme forces, you use the crown. So the crown is the imperial crown. That's what they're talking about. And the imperial crown, again, provides the act of supremacy, meaning that, you call upon, whatever, spiritual force that you believe which is the highest. So this is what it means. And there's another one, supremacy, oath of supremacy, that would mean. So an oath to uphold the supreme power of the Kingdom of England in the persons of the reigning sovereign. So as you can see, same thing again. So it's just again calling upon who's your supreme, who's your supreme being, and again you go and test it out. So this is what, when you're throwing around white supremacy and all these things, like you have to go to the law, get the root of it. It just means sovereign, and it just means the highest sovereign power. So again, if you don't know the law, then these things will be used against you. So we are claiming, this side is doing this, but they're just, using their lawful rights. So everyone has, so that's what it is. It's just based on that. So that's the word of the day, again, supremacy. So now, like I say, that's it. So this is legislation. Yeah, this is again solved online. the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. Again, today it was solved online legislation update for business solution and dictionary. I will be continuing this. There's a 15-minute program. Again, is to show the dictionary, is to show the root meaning of words in law for business solutions. Again, solved online YouTube platform is to report on business solution through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Appreciate everyone for subscribing already. We're definitely, reaching for that 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, and the motto Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Yeah, so give thanks and praise and appreciation. So meet me on the next episode. Just continue, just again keep everything up to date, rolling. So big up for passing through and keep everything rolling. And that's it. It's a short program just to now to develop the next programs that's coming. We're just gonna keep it short and yeah, just slow it down because it's like I say, taking advice is good. Information, just drip the information until again it definitely has to go down where there is enough to be able to share that information across the board. But I appreciate everyone for subscribing so far and keep it going because we're definitely getting to that 1,000 subscribers. Yes. And see you on the next episode.